Hello all, good day. I'm back with some more 2 Point Campus, and it's a beautiful day out, but I figured I'd get a little bit more of recording done while I have some time. So, in the last video I finished off, what's it called? Oh, Fluffburough. So, Fluffburough, I got 3 stars within 5 years, and I decided to work on the campus a bit between videos and just show what the final layout looks like. And in this one, I decided to just buy all the plots and kind of fill it up with some things. So you'll see there's definitely a difference between the first campus where I'm kind of trying to keep everything nice and tightly compact and the final few plots where I just am filling up space. So this is where I began for it. I did extend the dormitory out quite a bit, and I have air conditioners all over the place to keep it nice and cool. I extended the student lounge a little bit and the shower. I started off with just, I think, 2 in there and then extended out to 4 showers, but the room stayed the same size, so it's kind of pretty tight quarters here. And then in the second campus, I spread it out a little bit more. This is where I was working after, I think, in year 2 and on. And then third campus, spread out a little bit more. I put another library, another dormitory in, another gym, and then fourth campus is just a nice big staff lounge. The get you there we go. Another gym there, another cheese ball field, and then this is kind of where I just started buying stuff and trying to fill it up. So I have another training room in the fifth plot. I put some more kiosks around, and I forgot to upgrade that, but yeah, the year's not going, so they're not currently going to upgrade anything. I'm only in year 10, and essentially, if I do have this running, it's pretty much just going to be on autopilot. Every game, the staff or the students are basically winning. You got pretty much averages of 91s. Lowest is Bs, and lowest levels or the highest levels are 21. Lowest are 6, and just in the meantime, I've been sort of upgrading everything. The monthly income is around 80,000 when I'm playing, and this was the last one, which you basically start off with a completely empty lot to work with. I finally got the grand fountain put in, so there it is. There's the grand fountain. It's gigantic. It takes up so much room. I put in another library. I sort of went overboard with that. Probably going to hire more librarians just to keep things running smoothly, but I mean, it's not even really necessary since the grades are all there already. Another lecture hall, another medical office, another pastor office, another gym, nice big bathroom, and another student lounge. So this one I put in a bit more effort. It's 13, and the heat for the most part is not bad. I could probably put in a couple more air conditioners, but I mean, I don't see the cold or the hot icon above anybody's head, so that's good. And there we go. That is Fluffburough all finished. So that's the recap of that level. All I really need to do is just basically play through, and what was it? I got a few career goals done, so the academic exercise can get the gold for that. Cheese ball matches, gold for that as well. And were there any others? Oh, Campus of the Year award, gold for that. So I just keep getting that award. On to the next one. Save and exits. Yep, it's a nice day out, but I just wanted to get some recording done and work towards completing this game. So the next level is Pebberley Ruins. And I think this is where they introduce archaeology, but the furthest I got before was, what was it called? Spiffenmore. So last level was new and this one's new, so everything now is just starting from scratch and just seeing how I do. Excavate ancient treasure for academic reasons as well as financial gain. So, we'll see what this one brings. There's this one, and then the next one afterwards kind of looks like records. It'll be a few videos till I get there, but I kind of want to see what this level brings. So it looks like some ancient ruins. You have a whole bunch of pillars and some old head statues. So there might be some new stuff to put around. So that's good. I don't know if the classrooms are going to be inside or outside. I think for clubs, I'm going to start off with the nature club and probably the book club. But for Fluffburough, I ended up putting all 4 clubs in. So I might eventually do that for the first one. Welcome to Pebberley Ruins, where eccentric explorer Wiggy Silverbottom is planning a destination resort dedicated to archaeological artifacts and overpriced merchandise. There's just one problem. In all the excitement, Wrigley has blown his startup cash on a decadent new hotel. If you need any spare cash for the campus, you need to sell some artifacts, better get digging. So, archaeology's our course. Student intake default is 10. We're going to drop that down to 8 as usual. Always stick with the rule of 8. Good day, I'm Wiggly Silverbottom. Welcome to Pebberley Park. Clearly it's not finished, but nothing worth doing is. If you and the students could crack on with the digging and so on, I'll keep working on the big picture. You'll probably be in the hotel. You know, the hotel. Merchandise, a nice omelet, perhaps. The point is, we all have things to do. So I guess this is our nemesis or something in this level. Selling artifacts. People will tell you that ancient artifacts are priceless. Don't listen to that nonsense, though. They're worth an absolute fortune. Sell the artifacts on your students find in the dig site for deliciously fungible cash. The bigger the dig site, the more artifacts you'll find. Okay? Careful though, artifacts will provide a great deal of prestige and attractiveness to the campus, even if they are a bit swelly. Okay. So the main objective is oh, there's a bookworm around here. Okay, so earn 20,000 by selling artifacts. So sell this artifact, sell this artifact, and sell this artifact. Okay, so the first pre-star is a given. Money may not grow on trees, despite my best efforts, but it seems not to crystallize over the years in the mud. I've grown fond of that moldy old stuff, but then again, I do like money. I'll leave the business decisions to you. I'm more of an ideas man anyway. Okay. So, construct a campus building. Alright, can do. So, we are going to go with somewhat of a small one here, because I think that this one might be more outside based. So let's go with a 15 by 10 to start, and then I can always expand afterwards. And let's put in the entrance right about here this time. Alright, so we got the campus building. So campus requirements: dig site, lecture hall, archaeology theater. And for the first star, campus level 12, that's easy to get to. Level 10 archaeology students, that's not too difficult. I think we'll probably get that by year 2. Train 1 staff member to level 5, and excavate 15 artifacts. Okay, so this course is definitely a little bit different. Now, the archaeology course. Dig sites. Default, you need at least 7 by 7. So let's put that one. How is this? Let's go along that and let's make that 7 wide. Okay, let's make it a 10 by 7. No. Let's extend it out just a bit. Okay, let's make it a nice even number like that. Nice little square block there, and the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put the door in the center. Okay, so what do we need to finish the room? You don't really need anything, it seems. But money we don't have a ton of to start. At level 6, we can take out the big loan. I think we can take out the little one when we hit level 2, and then the medium one when we hit level 4. So we don't want to spend too much at the beginning. Alright, first thing we're going to need is a dorm. So let's go start with that. And we definitely want to have room for a shower. So let's make it a little bit of a unique shape. Let's make it 8. And then let's have the shower be a 3x3. So that's a good start for a dorm. And if we're going to get 8 students in, we're going to need just at least 2 beds. Yeah, that's a good start for now. We'll probably get 4 by the time the year starts. It's just a matter of getting everything sort of basically set up in the beginning. So, start with a very basic dorm. Put in a shower, of course. And, yep, the shower can go there. 2 showers should be enough. A sink. And, yeah, let's stick with very basic. I can always extend this down now. So we have our dorm, we have our shower, we need a lecture hall, so let's put in that next. And let's put the lecture hall, let's leave, what do I want to do next? So I want to alter this building a little bit. So I don't want the lecture hall right next to the, I do want a bathroom though. So let's put in a quick bathroom. Let's make it a 4x4. Because it looks like we have a fair bit of room to use, and after the, no, 3x4, I think. And let's stick with 2 toilets to start. And then that can always be fixed later. So a simple toilet. Now let's put in the lecture hall, and let's put it 2 squares down, 2 squares over. Make it a, let's make it a 5x4. So a little bit different of a shape. Let's put the stand there. Yeah, let's not have it so it's always just centered and boring. Alright. So we have a lecture hall, we have the dig sites, we have room that we can extend this out now. And anything else we need from right from the beginning. We don't necessarily need a library at the beginning. We are a bit short of money. And we do have some staff to hire, so let's get in our archaeology teacher. We need a better one. So speed that up so we go through the 7 days. Let's get rid of the first one. Nope, this one's not all that great either. What about, okay, so, nope, he's not a very good assistant, and not a very good assistant either. This one's decent, so let's go with this assistant. Let's check out a janitor. Yeah, security is a good one to start with. And we do want one that has the maintenance if we can get the maintenance. So let's go with squeaky clean. Let's get the 15,000. Okay, it's, can we take out a loan from the beginning? Let's see here. Yes, we can take out a 50,000 loan. Good. So now we can still get our teacher and still have a little bit extra. Iron bladder, dry mouth, and squeaky clean. And same with this one. So, alright, let's go with basic one. They are going to need food as well, so let's put in a couple food bins. I prefer to start with the more expensive ones. I forgot to put in a couple garbages, so let's get the garbage bins in. And the shower doesn't really necessarily need one inside, so we'll put a garbage bin on the outside. Did we put a garbage bin on the inside of the dorm? Nope. We will need a garbage bin on the inside of the bathroom, though. And let's put one in there. Alright, so it's a little bit more unique than usual. It's a pretty decent start. Let's move the dorm door over here, I think. And let's put some clubs in, because we do have a bit of money to spend. So we want to start with the nature club for sure. And so nature club, and probably the power walking club. Oops, too close. Can we put in the book club? Okay, let's move the door over just a bit and have one club on one side of the door. Move that over. Yeah, let's line it up like that, and then... Okay, perfect. So Nature Club, Book Club, and the other one is the Power Nap Club, so, you know, let's just put one of each in. Alright, so now our plot is level 3. Let's accept that as the layout for the dormitory here. And campus has to get leveled up. Manage courses. We can't really upgrade that yet. So the campus is looking a bit dull so far. We are going to want a student or a staff lounge. So let's start by putting in a small one. And yeah, I think one of the best parts about games like this is that if I want to extend this down, I can easily do that. And then maybe put the door here and just do a few little changes. But I might do that after the first year because there's not really a big rush to do that. We kind of just want the basics. So we do want a staff room. So let's put the staff room... Let's put it here. Let's make it a 3x3. And there's still 2 blocks along each side. So we're going to put a door... I think we'll put the door here because I might eventually make another door somewhere around here as I extend out. And the staff don't really need to come in this way and use all the student facilities. So let's do a very basic dorm, or student or staff lounge, I mean. Just your couch, and that should be more than enough. Let's actually put in food and drink as well, because I usually put those in to each staff room too. So that's the tea, that's the cookies, and staff room is done. So campus is now level 3. Let's put in a couple items in the dig sites. So we need, well, there's an excavation table. Let's put that in. Let's put in the archaeology table. So planning. So let's put the planning table pretty close to the door. Let's put in the archaeology table near the back, and the excavation table, let's put it on this side, somewhat centered, so there we go, and that looks nice and neat. We can't put a garbage out here, and I don't know if we're going to need the heaters. We'll see as the level advances, but for outside, it doesn't seem like we need heaters because you didn't before. So we can hit level 2 for archaeology, and we can get 15 students in, or if we drop it just a touch, we can get 16. So 16 students at 19,500, and that's good. We have enough teachers. Let's confirm. What did it just say? Student intake 10. Okay. All right, so beginning year 1 of Pebberley Ruins. That's what it's called. And start new year. There we go. 16 students coming in, 0 course points to spend. All right, so here we go. Let's get it sped up. Oh, the one thing I wanted to change, so since we're getting 16 students in, let's add 2 more beds. And let's put the other one here so there's room for them to move around. All right, that should be good. So the bedroom's good. The bathroom's good. They have their lecture hall. The janitor is now working on upgrading that, so like I have said before, the lecture hall is probably the first one to upgrade. Oh, and I did see a person with the thermometer above their head, so it looks like this is an area that's too hot. So let's add a couple air conditioners in. So we got an air conditioner, air conditioner, air conditioner. I don't have to say it every time. And one more there, one in the lecture hall, and then a couple just outside. So we have a nice cool temperature. And yeah, sometimes it's kind of better to go over than under, so there we go. Our students are not going to be just sweltering hot. Okay, so there's a little bit of a line up here, so let's quickly add another one. That way the students can get dressed a little bit quicker. Okay.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Alright, so now they're already requesting a sleepy sheep. We can do that. So let's put the sleepy sheep just outside the dormitory here. Let's put it between the dormitory and the bathroom. There we go. Alright, so people are joining the Power Nap Club. Okay. So this is the archaeology class. And they're just digging and digging and digging. So it feels like we're going to get extra income from this a fair bit. So I don't know if really... It does have the student capacity of 8 still. So you probably don't want to make your dig sites too massive, but you might want to make them a little bit bigger if you can. Just because it gives more rooms for the students to do stuff and dig up certain items. So this guy is asking for a library. No, a private tuition room. So, alright, so we have our first little task here. So I can either extend the building or just build a private tuition room here. I think I'll just build the private tuition room. And let's make it a 3x3. And then, yeah, if you have items you do see that are the sell item when you put your room over top of it, you can just pick it up and drop it down, and there you go. Now you save the item, and let's move this over to that spot to kind of double cool it. Put in a nice little door. That's the only way they can enter. And there we go. So private tuition room. We're probably going to need a second teacher soon. So we have 24,000 to work with. And let's wait and see who we get for our teacher. Okay, so this one has all the skills, but a weak bladder. We're probably not going to need research. I think that's kind of a waste. So let's just get rid of that applicant. And they're asking for a library and a bookcase. Okay, can we take out another loan? Not till we hit campus level 4. So we might have to extend the building a little bit early. Let's put in a library, and so there's the hallway here. So if we put the library about there, do we have enough still? Yep, that should be fine. Now, let's let this extension go. Oh, and they also need some medical care. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have... Well, once I get the library built, that might bump up the level for this place, and I always like putting in a large library. It's a bit of an investment, but I always think that the 8% learning is worth it. So now we have computer is blue, so again, red, white, and blue, American way. Red. Oops, wrong one. And yellow and blue. There we go. And they also need a bookcase, and I did see somebody asking for a bookcase. I don't know if that's the library one, but there probably is an archaeology one as well. So let's get in the bookcase first. And let's put the bookcase in a little bit of a different spot rather than just having it all look so uniform. Where is the archaeology one? Do I need to unlock that, or does it come with the course? Okay, so yep, I guess that's archaeology. And then a book pile for the appearance. Well, these were here all the time. I just never bothered unlocking them. Or the rugs. But let's start with the bookcase. So let's put you right here. And let's put in... No, we don't have enough to really go overboard with that. But the regular bookcase is 3,500. So there we go. There's our library. Our campus is almost level 4. Then we can take out another loan. But let's get that going. I do have an assistant, and he will work in the library if needed. Okay. So what's our next step? So we're almost at campus level 4. We just have very little room to upgrade things. Okay, so they're digging for treasure outside, just in random spots. That's kind of weird. Alright, campus level 4, so now let's take out that other loan. And use your brain, dude. So take out that loan. Now, little trick is to quickly repay this loan, and then if we need it, we can take out that again. But we probably won't need it for a little while, so what does it need? We need a medic office, so we're going to extend this hallway out just a bit to make it 2 squares, and then we're going to put the medical office in here. The only thing we have to move now is just the power nap club, and we're going to put you right here. So a little bit out of the way, a little bit of an adjustment, and once that's built, I can get the medical office put in. So medical office is how much? And our monthly profit's not bad. And I passed the medical office. So there it is. Let's pay attention and get this done. So it only has to be a 3x3, so we're gonna make it a 3x4 and just go with putting the door there. And that's all we really need for this for the time being. Again, we can always adjust that later. But it's good to start off basic and then just go on from there. So we're not going to put 30,000. Actually, you know what? Pouring 30,000 into it is a good investment, and then again, we can take out the loan if we need to. Right. So it looks like a lot of these students are really on the cusp of failing, which is not a great start, but I mean, they've only had one class so far, and we can get their grades up, hopefully. So the first year is always the roughest. Oh, we didn't put in any air conditioning here, so let's fix that little issue, and let's fix this one. Oh, we also don't have a medical person either. Now, if it gets too hot, you can put in the minor air conditioning units too, just to kind of keep it so that they're not getting overheated. Now, a medical doctor. Do we have one here? No, not yet. There's a librarian. But we need a medical person. Yeah, the medical and the pastor are always something that you do need. You will need far fewer pastors than you need medical office people. The medics, but why do you keep giving me pastor care? I don't want that. And what is the Ministry of Education? Train 3 teachers in archaeology. So we don't have our training room yet. That is usually around 50,000 or 40,000. So it's going to be a little while before we can put that in, but there is enough room for a pastor office here. You know, I'm going to put one in just so that we have it. And yeah, there's enough room for them to go around. And all we really need for the pastor room is just the chair there. So it kind of feels like it's just almost a guidance office. Now, since we did expand, let's put that one little square in so that it stays at 2 squares for the hallways, just because I don't like the clustering that they sometimes have to go through. And we have 4 clubs, and this year's off to a bit of a slow start, but we'll see where it goes soon. I mean, I kind of liked the whole cheese ball thing, even though it was very corny. And just keep an eye out for any of those stupid little bookworms, because I know they don't give a lot. Like 10 money and 50 money it's not even something that registers on your radar, but the kudos, well, I mean, that's not really much either. It does work towards a career goal though, so might as well just stay on it if you can. Finish off the game strong. Another health inspector. So yeah, we don't have any training yet. I think that's probably going to start taking place in year 2. They are requesting a love bench, so let's put the love bench just outside the archaeology office, because why not? So December statement, that doesn't matter. Earthquake warning, so we might need another janitor. And I think we'll hire one now because better to keep the place clean. So we already have we don't need another mechanics one, but we will take one that has the speed. So it's January. Let's see about sending our lowest students to the private tutor. Alright, so let's try and get these Fs up to at least a D. And let's send you to the medical care and you to the private tuition. And we have a couple Ds, but I don't quite think D is a failure. The only problem is that we still don't have an assistant that has the healthcare. So, we don't need a pastor really. We definitely don't need any marketers right now. So they can stop taking up slots already. Okay, so come on, medic. We only have one teacher? Okay, let's see here. So iron bladder and bin blindness, or rapid and weak bladder. So I think bin blindness is probably a better choice. Let's put you in private tuition. And we still just need a medic, which we still haven't seen yet. We will eventually get a pastor, and then they can be trained in medic or the medical office too, but we just can't afford it at the moment. So, perfect. Even though he's a lollygagger, let's get you in. So he can also work in both of these offices, so that is a bonus. Okay, so I guess if they have artifacts uncovered, you just have to make sure to check these rooms often. Our campus is not in the red, even though the costs are a bit high. Our experience bonus is good. So campus is level 5, and we are not too far from being able to take out the big loan. Okay, so let's get you sent to both of those, and the training is not really that necessary yet, but you will need, some medical care. So we went from dropping out to thinking about dropping out. And now our lecture hall is all the way upgraded. Like I said, that's it's always a key part of this game. Just get that up because, what is it? 50% learning power. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, so the pastor is going through quite a few people. Let's get some seats down. No, not tables. And then they can start building some friendships too while they're waiting. We have the private tutor. Let's put one outside the shower. And let's put in a couple little picnic tables for them. Let's arrange that so it's closer on the square. There we go. And windows. Yeah, let's put a window in the bedroom. One there, and one here. I know most of the dormitory isn't really used at the moment, but that can change. So 200 for windows is a really good investment. They really perk up a room, and that helps with the prestige a bit. Alright, so we are at 10,000 now. If we take out a loan, we could get another pastor's office, but the problem is that we don't have another pastor yet. Squeaky clean and dry mouth. Okay, let's do another quick expansion. So let's make it so the room is 4 squares wide. So if we do that and then increase it out 2, then we can put a pastor's office right here as well, and that should be good. So let's resume. Let's get that pastor's office just duplicated. Well, not duplicated. I think sort of actually just duplicate it. I mean, so for that we have to take out the loan, and it's a good thing I paid back the loan early so that I had the money to take out and wasn't dealing with the interest of 2 loans at once. And there we go. Just a quick pastor's office put in. The cell is the window I put in there, so just another 200 back. And now we have 2 pastors, 2 pastor rooms, and 1 person that is working in the medical office as well, so can start clearing up some of the queue. So this year is closing out early. It's just, they need a club item. So topiary, I don't mind putting those around because they always improve the way that this area looks. And let's put one right here. So it's pretty close to where the students are. Let's put another... Let's actually add a second door here so they can get in and out a little bit easier. Let's make it a side door, and let's put it in the very corner. That way if we have to increase the room here, we can. And I forgot to put in the air conditioning again. So there we go. That fixes that. How is the rest looking? So we can put in another air conditioner. Let's put that here, and here, and here. Yep. There we go. Okay. So 2 invaders. Hope if the security can get them out, excellent. That'll give us 10,000 that we could sorely need. And I think we'll be able to do that. Yeah, at the beginning, the invaders are very, very low level. Okay, so that guy just needs the bathroom, which we do have here. I don't know why he's not using it if he needs it. Okay, good. I think he's getting the second invader out right now. And that should be good. Excellent. So 10,000 for that. Yeah, whenever you fully complete it, 10,000. And in the beginning, that's something that will certainly help out a heck of a lot. We are definitely not anywhere close to the 10 archaeology, level 10 archaeology students yet. But in year 1, it's pretty rare unless you have some massive glitch like in the robot level where first class they started jumping up to level 30. That's not supposed to happen. But I restarted that level and whatever the glitch was went away. Alright, so monthly profits were down a little bit this month by the look of it. Archaeology tools, I thought oh, okay. I guess that's a new item. Okay, and it doesn't get placed in the dig sites. So let's put the archaeology tools out there. Let's get that bookworm. And let's put another one over by the topiary. So we have archaeology tools. Monthly statement, that's not a big deal. Okay. How are our loans doing? Can we repay any of them? Yes, we can repay that one for the time being. That way we're not dealing with the interest, and then just that little bit will help. Since we're not building anything at the moment, then we won't have to worry about the interest for June. Okay, so what is your problem, Pod? Risk of failing, so let's get you sent to the right places. How are our students doing? So we have 1 F that's going into the private tutor right now. And hopefully we finish off the first year with 0 failures. First year is always the toughest. Okay, so we can sell that. And that was worth 10,000, so yeah, I guess just frequently check this dig site. And 10,000 and 7,000, can't go wrong with that. So they're going to be digging up stuff all over the place. And I don't know if their digging is bringing out more bookworms. If it is, then this is the level to do that stuff in. I think for the second year, they're probably going to require a second dig site. So my plan already is just to move this over to this area here, and then put another dig site right beside it. Okay, so 100% of the students are bored, so let's get in some entertainment now while we can. Entertainment, let's put in the big car one, and you can go, let's see, right in this corner here, and we'll put another one up here. Let's put in a couple of the bookcases. One there, one in the dormitory. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some rearranging here come year 2. And that should be pretty fun, actually. This course already seems like it's a pretty good one. Let's put in a phone right beside the entrance here. Let's actually put it on the edge of the staff lounge. And we are going to need a student lounge too. If I take out a loan, I could fit that in. But we're going to stick with just doing this stuff right now. And a broom? Sure. Why not? Alright, so their entertainment level should go up quite a bit now. Campus is level 5 by the end of year 1. So our students aren't bored, and hopefully none of them fail. And we are just about done the first year. So I'm going to have to do some rearranging come year 2, but it's a decent start for having so little to work with. So let's just check what awards we got. No real awards, but everybody passed. Okay. Big Dig Wiggly. Hello, chum. How's it going with the ancient treasure? Don't forget, the bigger the dig site, the more artifacts you'll find. Yeah, but we're definitely going to need a second dig site, and we can always make them bigger later. So we need a computer lab, a dig site, and so the suggestion is good. So we are still at campus level 5. We can take out the 50,000 loan, and if we repay this one, then take out this loan, so we have a bit more to work with now. So in this year, I'm going to put in, I have to get the computer lab in, I have to get in a student lounge, and this should be good for the time being as far as students go. Just make sure that they're staying well entertained, kind of fill these hallways up with some food and drink stuff, and there we go. So they're not going to go hungry. They have 2 entrances here. How is this? Okay, so I can't pick up the room. That's weird. Why wouldn't I be able to pick it up? You could sell it. It's kind of weird that you can't pick it up, because even in the last level you could pick up the cheese ball one. So we have to get 25 to get up to the next grade of archaeology, which I think just by building up with even 100,000, I should be able to do that. I have to put in another dig sites, and let's actually do a quick check around here. So, management view, plots. So you can buy this plot. We're in the top corner over here. Okay, so there's another plot here. This one is 70,000, 100,000, and it looks like all these plots start off empty. So pretty much you have the run of the mill to do whatever you want. So right now I'm gonna end the first video after the first year, and I got a bit of work to do, but year 2 I think is gonna really pick up, and I'm gonna see what I can do about these dig sites here. If I can, I'm probably gonna have 2 dig sites down here for the time being, and then work on extending out to this side first, and that's gonna be probably where I start year 2, just a slightly better campus here. I have a little bit that I can extend this out. If I can get to the next level, I might be able to get 24 students in, and then that's going to really help with the income. But yeah, it looks like the pastors have a lot of work to do. That might be our main one here because looks like quite a few people are waiting for the pastors. They can't really do that over the summer though. So thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good day.